prompted me starting this.
Yes, so if I could say one thing to Rictus, it would be thank you. Um, there has been a lot of things that happened because of my chance meeting with him when I first arrived in Skyrim. It was the same day that he died, and if it hadn't been for him, I would not have the friends that I have now. I owe everything I have to Rictus, and I hope that he rests well in whatever afterlife has been allotted him.
Okay, so I'll talk about the first time I met Rictus actually. I met him at the inn in Windhelm. Originally, he had stopped by to visit me and I had never seen him before, let alone I've never heard of an orcish priest, so as you can imagine I was quite curious when I saw him. But whenever he sat down and talked to me for a bit, I have found that he was quite an intelligent man and was very, very kind. If I could, I would always give my life for Rictus, as his was a life worth protecting. He brought smile upon people's faces and could bring people together within an instant if he wished, and asked for nothing in return for his endless amounts of kindness.
Ah, my dear Rictus, um, this one hopes you are resting a very well-deserved rest, my friend. Your presence is sorely missed throughout the streets and the temple in solitude. We miss your wisdom and your ability to speak of love and of Mara's divination, if you may. This one will forever cherish the memories I have made with you, my dear Rictus, and may you rest with the divines in peace.
I did not know Rictus very well, but the time that we met was very nice. He was very kind, very open, a bit peculiar in a good way. When I heard of his loss, I felt absolutely gutted. It was horrible to see the impact he's left on Skyrim and its people is something I can only ever hope to be. Rictus, the divines are watching you, and they carry you into their arms. That is all.
Rictus, my friend, I miss you. You were so kind, so nice and kind, and helped me through so many things. It broke my heart when everything happened. You're a good friend, Rictus. I wish we had more time. Would have loved to have seen you and Gortash actually even tie the knot. That would have been great. I'll pour one out for you, my friend. Be safe on the other side.
Blaze said that, he will pour one ale for him. You said, add to that shit that Steve will pour fucking 20 fucking nails down his throat and wish him a happy birthday in my name. That's all.
Rictus was a orc, unlike any others. Rictus was a good, honorable orc, a priest that made sure to be the guiding light of many, many new faces in Solitude. Right when people got off the ships to come from the Empire or ships that sailed here, Rictus would be a smiling face, the fangs of guidance even, to help make sure that the people knew he could be depended on. He was a priest amongst everything, and a beautiful spirit that kept people in guidance of the gods above. I wish Rictus was still here for me to have said goodbye, but I know now that he is closer to the gods than he ever was here.
Alright. Well, where does this begin with the tales of good old Rictus? Rictus was one of the most kindest souls that Ziz ever met. And when Ziz was fresh into Skyrim, Rictus taught Ziz many things. I did not know the value of such fine metals. I was learning to smith with no one to sell things to. Rictus was kind enough to open his heart to these and introduce these to the very first customers he ever had. As repayment, these love to provide some donations to the temple, which I continue to do in Rictus's memory and to help out our new priest Odvain. Odvain is a worthy successor to Rictus, and I believe in time he will prove every bit as the priest that Rictus was. But Rictus, you are the most missed among the people of Solitude. You touched so many people's souls, and I think that at the end of the day, your presence will be sorely missed. And I pray for your soul, my friend. May you find peace in the next life.
When I was new to the realms of Skyrim, I did arrive in Solitude proper, and Rictus was a brother of mine, not an actual brother, but he was an Orsimer like me, and he helped tend to my wounds when I was attacked by a mudcrab of all things. I was very much new to these realms, wearing nothing but rags, and I've come very far with his prayers and healing. It is very sad to see him go, but he lives on in the prayers of the Orsimer and the people of these lands.
So Rictus for me was more than just a friend. He was really a guide to the path I steer now. With such a beautiful preachings of Mara that I respect with all my will, and with the help he gave me to become who I am now, not just an innkeeper, but I guess you could say the founder of another important cultural movement here in Skyrim. I feel proud to follow his words even after his death, and to have met him while he was still here with us. Rictus will forever be remembered, not as a man, but as a message that the entire of Skyrim should hear. I think that's it.